Hey everybody, Manasseh here. And let's be honest, summer vacation is finally here. The kids are acting like they just got released from prison, doing cartwheels all over the furniture. Meanwhile, parents are staring out the window, wondering if it's too early for a stiff drink. Don't worry, I've got your back. I'm here with some sanity-saving tips to make this summer fun for your kids, and more importantly, bearable for you. We're talking about ways to keep those little monsters entertained and learning without turning your house into a 24/7 Chuck E. Cheese. We're gonna tackle the big stuff, routines, activities, the things they tell you to do in parenting magazines but never tell you to do. And because I know you're already drowning in juice boxes and permission slips, we're keeping it real, folks. These are tips even I can handle, and trust me, that's saying something. So grab yourself a cold beverage, find a hiding spot where the kids can't hear you. The laundry hamper always worked for me. And get ready to conquer summer vacation like a boss. First things first, let's talk about routine. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, it's summer vacation. Routine is a dirty word. But hear me out. Kids actually crave structure, even if they deny it with every fiber of their being. Think of it like this. Routine is like pants. You might not want to wear them all the time, especially in the summer, am I right? But they're pretty essential for navigating the outside world. Without them, things just get messy. We're not talking about a military-style schedule here. Just some loosey-goosey guidelines to keep everyone from running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Break the day into chunks. Playtime, learning time, maybe some time for staring at the wall like a zombie time. You know, the classics. Visual aids are your best friend here, folks. Think colorful charts, calendars with big kid-friendly pictures. Heck, you can even use a giant whiteboard and let the little Picassos decorate it themselves. The key is to involve your kids in the process. Let them have a say in how their day is structured. Ask them, what activities do you want to do this week? I mean, within reason, of course. You don't want them suggesting a field trip to a chocolate factory every day. Although that doesn't sound half bad. Having a routine gives kids a sense of predictability. It helps them know what to expect and when to expect it. Plus, it'll save you from answering the dreaded question, what are we doing today, 1,000 times a day. Trust me, your sanity will thank you. Alright, now that we've got the routine down, let's talk about activities. And no, I'm not talking about enrolling your kid in every single camp known to mankind. I'm talking about fun, simple stuff that won't break the bank or your spirit. Try theme days, like Movie Monday where you watch a movie on Monday, or Taco Tuesday, because everyone loves tacos. See, simple. You can even get educational with it. Science Sunday where you do some science-y things. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can even Google science experiments for kids and bam! You're practically Bill Nye the Science Guy. And don't forget about the great outdoors. Unless it's hotter than my Aunt Edna's famous hot dish out there, get those kids some fresh air. Parks, beaches, the backyard. A little vitamin D does wonders for everyone's mood. Think picnics, water balloon fights, building a fort out of old cardboard boxes. Remember those? Those were the days. The point is, it doesn't have to be fancy. Just get them moving and grooving. Oh, and here's a hot tip. Involve your kids in the planning process. Let them pick some activities. It gives them a sense of ownership and makes them less likely to complain. Well, slightly less likely. They're still kids after all. Now, before you start sweating about summer learning loss, remember, learning doesn't have to mean flashcards and textbooks. It can be fun. I know, I'm full of surprises. There are a million educational apps and websites out there. It's like sneaking spinach into a smoothie. They won't even realize they're learning. Audiobooks are another great option. Long car rides, grocery shopping, pop on an audiobook and boom. Instant entertainment and education. Don't forget about the good old-fashioned library. It's like a free amusement park for your brain. Plus, it gets them out of the house and away from screens for a little bit. Speaking of screens, I know they can be a lifesaver, but try to set some limits. Unless you want your kids to turn into those little gremlins from that movie. What was it called? Gremlins. And here's a fun idea. Turn everyday activities into learning opportunities. Bake cookies together and sneak in some math. Go for a nature walk and identify plants and animals. The possibilities are endless, folks. Okay, this next chapter is crucial for your sanity. We're talking about fostering independence. That's right, we're teaching these little humans how to function without constant supervision. Now, I'm not saying you should leave your 5-year-old home alone all day. That's just bad parenting, and possibly illegal. But there are small, age-appropriate things you can do to encourage independence. Start with chores. Yes, I know, the dreaded C word, but trust me, even little kids can handle age-appropriate chores. It teaches them responsibility and gives them a sense of accomplishment. Plus, it's free labor. Encourage them to explore their interests. Maybe they love to draw, build things, or write terrible poetry. Whatever it is, let them at it. Provide them with the supplies they need, and then step back and let them create. And here's the best part. The more independent your kids become, the less you have to entertain them. It's a win-win situation, folks. Okay, parents, this last chapter is dedicated to you. Because let's be real, you can't pour from an empty cup. You need to take care of yourself too. Don't feel guilty about needing a break. It doesn't make you a bad parent. It makes you human. So go ahead, lock yourself in the bathroom with a good book and a tub full of bubbles. Or whatever your version of self-care is. And listen, it's okay if your kids spend a little time with screens. I know, we just talked about limiting screen time. But sometimes you just need a little peace and quiet. And if that means letting them watch a movie while you catch your breath, so be it. Remember, you don't have to be Pinterest perfect. It's okay if your house isn't spotless and if your kids eat chicken nuggets 3 nights in a row. We're going for survival here, folks, not awards. Summer is a marathon, not a sprint. Pace yourself, set realistic expectations, and most importantly, give yourself some grace. Alright, parents, there you have it. My survival guide for a fun and, somewhat peaceful summer vacation. Remember, it's all about finding a balance between structure and flexibility, learning and fun, and taking care of your kids and taking care of yourself. Summer doesn't have to be a chaotic free-for-all. It's a chance to create memories, bond with your kids, and maybe even sneak in a nap or two. So go forth, embrace the chaos, and remember, you got this. Now tell me, what are your go-to summer survival tips? Share them in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with all your fellow parents out there. Let's face it, we could all use a little help,